So tell me why one of my friends called me, and basically his older sister, who's like 41 years old, uh, randomly quit her job again, wasn't paying her rent, still just buying weed and alcohol, chilling, doing whatever she wants, calls her dad at 41 years old. And it's like, oh, dad, I'm being put out of my apartment. I need some money. Can you help me? Mind you, he just sent her $1,000. Mind you, he sent her $1,000 before he sent her the $1,000. Mind you, he sends her $1,000 for almost every holiday and for her birthday. So she calls him, he sends her $5,000. And my friend is like, this is why she never grows up. This is why she's always doing dumb shit. And he's like, why am I going to work every day, all day, making sure I'm doing the best I can do? And she just gets money for being a fuck up. Like, why don't I just be a fuck up and my dad would just give me money? Let's talk about that. And I'm not even saying that from the POV of somebody who doesn't have parents they can just call. I have seen this so many times. The parents that just keep giving their kids money and keep giving their kids money. Oh, you didn't pay your car? No, I'll pay your car. No, I'll pay your rent. Oh, you did some stupid shit in Florida? I'll pay for it. Oh, let me pay your court case. Oh, you didn't pay your house payment? I'll pay it. Da da da. When those parents die, this is the worst fucking adult. I'm not saying that if your child past the age of 21, past the age of 25, past the age of 30, I'm not saying that if your child gets into some financial troubles, especially during this economy, yeah, help them, bail them out, bail them out. But some of you guys bail your kids out every single fucking time to the point where it's such a pattern that when do they learn to be self-sufficient? When do they learn to stop fucking up so terribly? When do they learn to be responsible? Like, what? I understand that when you're a parent, you financially, mentally, emotionally, whatever, you want to be there physically, you want to be there for your child. You want to help them as much as possible. And then when you help them financially when they're past a certain age, you're like, oh, I remember when I was their age and I got stuck doing this. So I thought left would be better than right. And I was financially fucked up and da da da. And my parents didn't have the money to help me, or my parents did help me. And that's why I'm going to help my kid. It gets to a point where like y'all are helping your kids so much financially get out of stupid shit that when you die, they are fucked. They are going to be very stupid fucking adults. I used to be friends with this girl. Her mom's paying her lawyer fees. Her mom's paying her court cases. Her mom's getting her jobs. Her mom's bailing out of this. Her mom's, oh, you didn't pay this, I'll pay it. You didn't pay this, I'll pay it. Da da da. And this person was one of the most codependent, ignorant, selfish motherfuckers I've ever met. I feel like you can financially help your children into being a terrible adult. Like, I was talking to this one girl romantically, and she was an only child. She was a fucking brat. She was a fucking brat. Even her parents, her other friends, and her ex-partner basically said, in like various different ways to my face, or I saw it over text, that she was a fucking brat. Anyway, so she moves out to California. She doesn't have her shit together, and she calls up her parents. Oh, can you help me get a car? Oh, can you help me get this apartment? Oh, I want to take this trip. Oh, I want to do this. And it's like, when how old are we, 25 going on 26, when do you become self-sufficient? When do you realize how to budget so you can pay your rent and go on trips? When do you learn how to manage your money bill? Like I said, I used to be friends with this one girl. Every time she fucks up, her mom's paying her phone bill, her mom's putting gas in her car, her mom's paying this, her mom's paying that, her mom's sending her money because she done came out here and doesn't have shit. When do you teach them to be responsible? So back to my friend, her dad sent her $5,000. You just sent her $1,000 and you just sent her $1,000. I personally know she blew half of it on weed. So it's like, and she didn't pay her rent. That's why the eviction was coming. So it's like, mind you, this is the same woman, her parents bought her a house and she fucked it up and then it almost got taken, so the dad had to handle it. He bought her multiple cars, she fucked him up. He gives her money all the time, yet she's still poor because she just spends her money on clothes and stupid shit. This other acquaintance that I knew, because I knew him through somebody else, DUIs, gun charges, going to college and then not actually finishing and then begging his parents to give him the money to finish, and then he ends up dropping out again. It's like credit card debt, not paying your car insurance, it gets to a point where it's like, and that man is like 37. And he'll call up his mom and dad like, hey mom, I forgot to pay my car note. Can I have thousands of dollars? Like, it gets to a point that parents bail their children out so much that you've created an adult that cannot adult. You've created an adult that would never be self-sufficient. Like, you keep bailing them out and bailing them out and bailing them out. When do they learn to get their shit together? And you think you're being a good parent and you're not. When you die or something happens to you, or people that have to be around this person is insufferable. This person has no real context or discernment to how to navigate life. It's insane. What the fuck do you mean? You move to a big city or you come out to a big city and mommy, can you pay my Uber? Can you pay my Lyft? Can you pay my phone bill? Mind you, this is the same bitch that we went out to the club and you spent close to $50 on drinks, but now you don't have money to pay your phone bill. And I'm not saying that we're 28 years old, 27, 28 years old. I saw a bitch go to the dispensary, spend $120 in the dispensary, and then texted, mommy, can you send me food money? And the mom sent it. And the mom had already paid for this and paid for this and paid for this and paid for that. And I'm just saying, it really creates the most insufferable fucking adults to be around, because the whole time you're like, oh, I gotta work, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, like da da da. Like, the whole time I've been around these adults, like multiple different kinds of where their parents just give them money to fix all their fucking problems, you'll be like, oh, I have work in the morning. Oh, can't you just call out? Can't you just not go? Why are you taking it so serious? It's just work. I can't call my mom. First, my mom's dead, but I can't call my mom and dad and be like, hey, can I borrow $1,000? And they're not even borrowing it. These motherfuckers are just giving them money. So then they have no idea how to recuperate after losing a lump sum of money, because they'll just get it back from their parents. And then all of these people, still going out to parties. They're still eating at fancy restaurants. They're doing whatever the fuck they want. The money wasn't urgent. They just didn't want to spend their money on bills. And the parents will be like, oh, I know he's a piece of shit. I know she's a piece of shit. I know she's irresponsible. I know she's this. That's still my daughter. That's still my son. It's like your son and your daughter is a fucking abomination and you did a shitty job parenting them. Like, sorry. To reiterate, it is not the issue of when parents want to help their children financially. Let's say you go out to another country, something happens, you have to, hey mom, dad, can I borrow a lump sum of money? Can I borrow this money? Something happens with your house, you need a house repair, or your car breaks down. That's fine. Your parents send you some birthday money, take your kids shopping, take you fucking shopping. They come to your city, they ball out on you, take you out to dinners and shit because they remember what it was like to be your age. Whatever. It's the grown adults who keep fucking up and keep fucking up and keep fucking up and keep fucking up. Or they'll blow their money on weed, they'll blow their money on going to the club, they'll blow their money on their significant others, and then they call their parents to pay their rent, to pay their phone bill, to pay their Lyfts and Ubers. It's like, they basically still live off their parents, but use their money for how they want to use their money. And then, or their rent's always late, or they're irresponsible, and they're late all the time, and they're losing jobs left and right. It's like, or they keep getting in legal trouble, and you keep bailing their ass out time and time and time again. Let that motherfucker sit in jail. Let that motherfucker get evicted. Let that motherfucker get the car repossessed. And they're really the worst type of people to be around. They're so irresponsible. I had to stop being friends with people like this. I had to stop talking to people like this. I had to stop being around them. They're so insufferable. They're so irresponsible. They do not give a fuck about your time management, your money management. They don't give a fuck. Because every day is summer. Every day is spring break. And then some of them are so arrogant. And you say, so what are you going to do when your dad dies? What are you going to do when your mom dies? When you can't call on them to give you money? Oh, I'm going to get paid when they die. You never had to learn how to be an adult. Like, as a parent, isn't it embarrassing to tell people this? Oh, I had to pay for my daughter's this again. I had to pay for my son's this. Oh, wow, isn't that the third time you've had to pay this? Isn't it the 5th time, the 7th time, the 12th time? Is it? Damn, they stay in trouble. Damn, they can't. Isn't it? Like I said, one thing to help your kids, one thing to pay for their flights here and there, one thing to take them out to dinner. Oh, I'm going to pay their rent this month, ball out on them, whatever. It's another thing to financially, consistently bail your child out of multiple issues they keep doing